Açık mı oğlum? Açık mı oğlum? Açık mı oğlum? Açık mı oğlum? Açıklığı olun. Açıklığı olun. Açıklığı olun. Açıklığı olun. Açıklığı olun. Absent mo ako doon. Absent mo ako doon. Absent mo ako doon.
Ang katanungan po dito, sino kaya ang magwawagi at magkaroon ng isang taong kontrata as Metro Team Pro as we now bring you our live coverage of the Metro Card Club Player of the Year 2025 tournament. Ito po si Noel Zarate. Kakaway-kaway muna ako sa inyo. Mamaya, Diego, hingin ko yung Facebook link para mabasa natin mga comments ng ating mga manonood dito. And coming into this final table or itong last 10 players natin, ito po ay nakuha sa ilang turneyong na nilaro nila throughout 2025 dito po sa Metro Card Club. And these are the top 10 sa ating tournament leaderboard or sa ating TLB. At may hand agad tayo dito na papasok ang blinds po natin coming in. 1,000, 2,000 with 2,000 BB antes. And makikita nga natin dito, we have just begun level 1 nitong ating competition. We are going to introduce all of our players shortly. But here in the small blind, makikita po natin, former Metro Team Pro Alexis Lim is involved in the hand and he will see a flop. Lahat po clubs, Ace 7-4. Now, June Amsik in seat number 5, siya yung initial raiser. He does have top pair with a flush draw as well. At may gut shot naman para dito kay Alexis Lim to open our first hand. Lim, of course, with 6 outs. Nakita natin, kailangan po niya ng actually, kailangan niya ng 6 to make a straight or a 2 to make a straight. So he has a double belly, hindi po siya gotshot, double belly po ang hawak dito nitong si Alexis Lim. So C-bet coming from June Amsik and a call from the former Metro Team Pro Alexis Lim, Jack of Spades on the third. Lamang pa rin po itong si June Amsik by virtue of top pair. Lim checks once again and another barrel this time for a total of 4,000 galing dito kay Amsik. Still chasing 6 outs. He thinks he has 8. Itong si Alexis Lim, but one of the sixes, of course, with Amsik. Now, Lim coming into this with 144,000 in chips. Check that. Lim coming into this with 153,000 in chips. Still makes the call. I will explain mamaya kung paano lang nakuha ang kanilang mga chips. And the river is the 6 of clubs that will give a flush para dito kay Amsik. He really didn't need it because he had top pair. So miss on the straight draw, the double belly para dito kay Alexis Lim. And ngayon si Amsik. And nag-iisip siya kung titira pa siya for value. Of course, the presence of a fourth club, iisipin niya baka mamaya mas mataas na club. So Lim is gonna fire at this one. 14,000. Difficult situation here for Amsik, but he will still make the call. Good effort para dito kay Alexis Lim on his busted double belly. And Amsik is gonna take down the first pot of ito nating final tournament for 2025. This is, of course, the player of the year. Makikita po natin ang ating chip count. Marlon Laksamana is still the chip leader. Already guaranteed, guys. Ito si Marlon Laksamana ng a one-year contract as Metro Team Pro. At di na daw siya mahabol. Hindi siya mahabol sa ating TLB. He has already gotten the fringe benefit of the 100,000 peso prize. At yun nga, one-year contract siya as Metro Team Pro. He is a returning participant here in this final table. And of course, meron pa siyang isa pang fringe benefit. 4 days, 3 nights lang naman sa Boracay. Sagot po yan ng Metro Card Club. So kayo po, kung gusto nyo pong masama dito po sa ating torneyong ito, at the end of the year, just play in all of the tournaments, as many tournaments as you can, dito po sa Metro Card Club. Revo David, many-time international titleist, is going to raise it from the +1 position. Jack 7 of clubs. Takbuhan po muna lahat ng kanyang kalaban. From the cutoff, Philip Baider also lets it go. So this will be folded around to ito si Calderon. So Romel Calderon, we're gonna change that name shortly po. Na wrong spelling lang po. Or is it really Rotman? Romel Calderon is going to make the call to defend his big blind on the race. Yung blinds po natin, ha? 1,000, 2,000 pa rin po. This is just the second hand of our tournament. So, ayan po. Raising the call. Revo David raising it from early. At lilitaw ng ating flop dito. This is an ace, 10, 3, 2 diamonds, 2 pair, top and bottom para dito kay Calderon, and nothing for Revo David. So Revo's gonna make the standard C-bet. Tingnan natin kung gagawin ni Calderon dito. Will he check raise now or will he check call? Definitely not going anywhere with top or bottom. Top and bottom pair. So sama muna siya. Of course, yung ating chip denominations, folks, the white chips are worth 5,000. The blue chips are worth 1,000. And yung ating brown chips, makikita nyo na marami dyan si Marlon Laksamana. It is worth 10,000 each. 2 of hearts on the turn. Still looking harmless para dito kay Calderon. He does get the check mark already. David, is he gonna fire one more time? Yan ang maganda eh. Commitment to the pot being shown by the international campaigner. Ito po si Revo David. 13,000. So if you're Calderon, you're thinking, what am I up against? Ace 10? Am I up against pocket 10s? Pero still with 2 pair. Calderon is not going away. So ito ngayon, nag-raise pa. So check raise on the turn na ginawa. Napakalakas na kilos para dito kay Romel Calderon. And David has jack high. Papakawalan niya ang kanyang alleged pocket queens. Good takedown on the big blind defense para dito kay Romel Calderon. Kilalanin po natin ang mga malalaro natin dito sa ating final table or player of the year tournament. In seat number 1, si Ipe, John Philip Baider. And in seat number 2, of course, nanalo na po si Marlon Laksamana. Already the player of the year. And gets a 1-year contract for being the Metro Team Pro, as well as the 100,000 fringe benefit for being the player of the year. Alexis Lim, former Metro Team Pro, is in seat number 3. Romel Calderon in seat number 4. June Amsik, we've seen these guys in action. He's in 5. Revo David in seat number 6 as we take a look at the chip count once again. And then Jenard Clado in seat number 7. Vince Nachor in seat 8. Dec Cruz in seat 9. And June Aballa in seat number 10. So 10-handed po tayo dito. As we now look at Laksamana. Check that. That's not Laksamana. That is itong si Jenard Clado. A 7 of clubs. One of the hands that a lot of players play nowadays. Suited connectors, the 8-7. And he is raising it up to 4,000. To Laksamana in the cutoff. Folded around, Lim folds on the button, and now ace-queen for Calderon. Remember, he defended his big blind earlier. They flopped 2 pairs and able to make money out of that one. It's a 3-bet now to 12,000. Amsik, kung call lang sana si Calderon, ang sarap sanang sumali. With a 4-3 of diamonds. But Amsik is gonna let it go. Clado started all of this. Does he make the call? Again, from early position po ito. +1, Calderon with the 3-bet with ace-queen offsuit. At pupunta nga tayo, sabi ni Jester Intia, nanonood si Jester ngayon, pupunta tayo sa Metro page. Of course, we are now live sa ating streaming dito sa Metro Card Club. Ayan. Merry Christmas kay Milbert Bautista, Boss Milbs. No call coming from the original Razor. And Yurid Rivera also watching us. Maraming salamat, guys. So, just keep your comments going. So far, meron po tayong 65,000 na nanonood sa atin dito po sa ating Level 1 of the Player of the Year Tournament of your Metro Card Club. Vince Nachor, also a repeat sabi natin, a repeat performer dito po sa ating final table or sa ating year-ender, the Metro Player of the Year Tournament. Under the gun, Clado has already folded. De Cruz, ganda ng forma ngayon, ha? Spooting na spooting. And now, King Queen to the chip leader, Laksamana.
4,000. 2. 3 fold.
And he's going to raise it up from the hijack.
Call 4. Zerotti, meron ka pang 1,000.
Call galing kay Calderon, galing sa buton.
Call 6.
Nasama na si Rebo David. Getting good odds to call from the big blind with 7-6 offsuit. So 3 ways to this flop of Jack 7-4. Ang nakatama lang dito sa flop so far si Rebo David with middle pair and a 6 kicker. Everyone has missed and everybody has checked. Now turn cards of 5 of hearts, mas sumeksi ang pwesto rito para kay Rebo David because he has now picked up an open-ender to go with his hit. Dalawang overcard para kay Laksamana. And Calderon has also missed. So on the big blind defense so far, nakita natin guys, 2 for 2 tayo sa ating big blind defense. Earlier, it was Romel Calderon defending his big blind and getting a 28,000 pot. And this time, Rebo David trying to make up for his deficit dito. Nakuha po lahat ng chips na yon. Tingnan natin gaano tayo ka-deep. 144 BB deep. Ito pong si Marlon Laksamana. These are, of course, accumulated from all of their TLB points na naging chips na lamang po dito. And again, there is a prize pool na pinaglalabanan nila rito. Hindi lang po player of the year kasi nakuha na ni Vince ni Marlon Laksamana yan. They are also competing for a prize pool. 10th place, everybody at this point guaranteed 10,000. 9th place, 14. 8th place, 19. Pataas lang ng pataas. And of course, the top prize is 331,052. Doon nilagay po yung butal. And also a 1-year contract as Metro Team Pro. First time magkaroon tayo ng aces and this is coming from Deck Cruz. First hand he's played. Rockets kaagad also raising it from the +1. Kings for Marlon Laksamana. And he just makes the flat call. This could get bloody between these two seasoned pros. Amsik on the dealer button might think of joining from a raise and a call lamang with Queen 10 of diamonds. Walang repop galing kay Laksamana.
5,
Let's see if somebody squeezes from the small blind. Wala squeeze galing kay Rebo, wala squeeze galing kay Clado, but Clado might even come along because of what's in front of him. Pot already at 20,000, 3,000 more to call for a chance to win a 20,000 pot. This should be automatic for Clado, who also has invested the big blind ante of 2,000. Eto na. Aces, Kings against two random cards. Flop is Jack, 5, Deuce, flush draw for Amsik, overpair for Deck Cruz, overpair for Laksamana. And it appears that after this flop bet, mananatili lamang dyan, o mawawala lamang dyan si Ivan Clado.
25, 25.
There's the raise. Coming from Laksamana, will Amsik stick around looking at a bet and a raise with a flush draw? Ang ganda naman itong hand number 5 natin. Amsik sitting on 215,000 behind, does make the call. Let's see if Cruz check raises here. Clado, of course, is going to leave. With 9-8, no hit, no draw.
7 fold.
Deck Cruz is going to be in trouble if he 3-bets this. Oh, Deck Cruz, rather, is still ahead. He's going to be okay. It's going to be Laksamana who's going to be in trouble if he Deck Cruz 3-bets this.
9, re-raise.
There it is. 3-bet to 55,000. Laksamana has to sniff this one out.
2 all in.
All in for Laksamana. Amsik, that's too expensive. Can you stack off 190,000 chasing the third nut flush? This should be an insta-fold. Okay na yung unang presyo eh, pero nung 3-bet, 4-bet all-in, syempre Deck Cruz now has to take his time. Baka pocket jacks din ang kalaban niya eh. What would do this? Pocket jacks, of course, can. Flat call lang ang ginawa ni Laksamana pre-flop. And the deck is going to play one of his time bank cards, giving him an additional 30 seconds of think time. This is only hand number 5, and we could have our first casualty, or in the case of Laksamana, if he gets called, he can get crippled. The only thing that deck is thinking about is a set. Pocket deuces, pocket 5s, pocket jacks.
All 9.
He determines that Laksamana does not have any of the above and makes the call. An opportunity to double up para dito kay Deck Cruz. What a setup. Down to just 1 out. Actually, si Marlon Laksamana, as one of the kings, has already been folded. Wow. Hand number 5 pa lang po tayo, guys. May ganto na kaagad. So unless that one king comes out, Marlon Laksamana will be crippled by Deck Cruz, and Deck will be the new chip leader. Turn card, 9 of hearts, just needs the king. 1 outer lang po yan. Just a 1 outer for the chip leader, Marlon Laksamana, and he doesn't get it. Deck Cruz is going to double up and become our chip leader at 378,000. Grabe ang setup na yon. Minsan ka na nga lang magkaroon ng pocket kings at mababangga mo pa pocket aces. Luckily for Laksamana, he was the chip leader and was being the operative word because now he's down to 118,000 in chips. At ito ngayon si Deck Cruz. First hand na nilaro niya rito puts him on top. Makikita natin VPIP from this table so far. Calderon has been involved in a couple of pots already. And makikita nyo, Deck Cruz, he just played right now, has now catapulted to the top, 378,000 In total, 189 big blinds. Suddenly, Laksamana is down to 59, short stack, pero marami pang pwedeng ihabol. Ito si Marlon Laksamana. Take a look at his rap sheet. Laksamana, of course, over 54,000 US dollars in career earnings. All of his wins coming in the Philippines. And he's already, alam na po natin, siya na po yung player of the year. Siya na po nagkaroon ng kontrata. 1 year as Metro Team Pro, also 100,000 plus a 4 days, 3 nights stay in Boracay. Baka wala pa kasama si Marlon. Aplikante po ako. Pwede naman ulit magbakasyon paulit-ulit habang di pa tapos ang 2025. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Nag-atid sa inyo na aksyon. Laksamana raising it. It's like a tilt raise from the +3 position.
Finally raised. 1-6. 6 folds.
Ito maganda. Raise from Laksamana with a suited Queen 8. Re-raise from Angpsik. And the cutoff with a suited 7-5. Let's see if somebody has anything that is... Ayan, alis na. Ito si Laksamana. Pero tignan natin ulit yung ating mga fans na nanonood sa atin ngayon. Dito po sa ating live stream. Ayan na, marami nagpapa-shoutout na rito. Rothman pala ang palayaw nitong si Calderon. So, ito, Fisherman Mark. Good afternoon everyone. Happy holiday sa akin. Maraming salamat to Fisherman Mark Pagsuyuin. Shoutout na rin kay paring Amor who's watching from San Francisco. Amor Nario, magandang hapon din sa inyo. Magandang kung ano man yung kalagayan dyan sa Amerika. Mel Gibson Medrano, Makadangdang. Shoutout from Bacara, Ilocos Norte. Kamusta na kayo dyan? Nag-stay ako dyan ng 5 weeks nung PVL bubble ng 2021. And si John Evra Xavier, shoutout to Team Bows I Love. All right. From under the gun, Jun Abalia coming to life. First hand he's played. He's raised it up with King Queens. Kasama ang palad. Ace Queen naman. Ang 3-bet galing dito kay Rebo David. Galing sa cut-off position. Raise was to 4,000. Now up to 12,000. Para dito kay Rebo. And Clado in the big blind. Or make that on the dealer button. 9-7 of hearts. Sexy hand but not facing a raise and a re-raise. Not sure. Hala. Vince Ace Queen din. Not really a squeeze spot, but let's see what he does here. He can't flat this. He cannot flat this. Looking at a raise and a re-raise. Out of position. Ayan na, 4-bet na. Kakagaling lang po natin sa aces versus queens, guys. Eto na naman tayo. King, queen, raise. 3-bet, ace, queen. 4-bet. Si Vince. Nag-4-bet na ba si Vince? Yeah, looks like he has 4-bet. That should be... Ilan pa yung pinasok niya? 10, 5, 18,000. So maliit lang na increment. Dapat 20. Yun. Tama naman. Officially, the raise is to 20,000 galing dito kay Vince Nachor. That's a 4-bet. Abalia leaves.
20. Okay.
Action now on Revo David. Hanip sa power player, galing sa small blind. 4-bet is to 20,000. And a call in position para dito kay Revo David. We're gonna see the flop. 10, 9, 3. My junk is better than your junk. This is the situation now. Of course, mananatili pa rin si Nachor as the aggressor. Rebo ace high. Can you float with this? So ace queen beats ace queen. Great play coming from Vince Nachor. At isa pa to si Vince Nachor, another international campaigner already with over 202,000 in career earnings, and he has now moved his way up to 3rd place sa ating leaderboard. Check that, Nachor has actually won all of his earnings in the Philippines alone. Ito yung mga hinog na sa international, guys. Vince Nachor, Marlon Laksamana. I mean, pag nagkaroon sila ng opportunity of 2026 has a very, very busy calendar pagdating sa mga international tournaments. I think these gentlemen, any of these 10 gentlemen at the table can actually dive into the international scene as we now move on to the eighth hand. Wala pa po tayong elimination, ha? It's close. When Marlon Laksamana got crippled by Deck Cruz in Aces versus Kings earlier. Junk, junk, junk.
Last call on Nathan for 25.
Hold it to the chip leader. Deck Cruz, blind versus blind. One raise gets it done. So once again, napag-usapan na natin yung prize pool natin dito. Everybody at this point guaranteed 10,000. Guaranteed na pong player of the year. Ito si Marlon Laksamana, although he is at the bottom of the chip counts right now with 57 bigs. The champion, of course, is going to get 331,052 plus a one-year contract bilang isang miyembro ng Metro Team Pro. So, if it's going to be Laksamana, ba 2-year contract ba yun? Pag nanalo si Laksamana ng dito sa ating torneo because he's already got the 1-year contract. Alexis Lim, of course, a former Metro Team Pro. So, and nabanggit ka ni Jester India kanina sa akin sa isang mensahe na itong si Laksamana at saka si Vince Nachor are actually repeat final tablists or repeat members of this elite tournament that we have. Moving on to the next hand, Alexis Lim folded to him and the +1 position. Ace-9 offsuit. Too early. Daming nagla-last man standing doon sa likuran. Kanina pa natin naririnig. Amsik, malikot. Puts in a raise from the +3. 8-4 offsuit. Nachor may defend this from the cutoff. King Jack offsuit. Opens up a possibility for a squeeze though. He's just gonna make the call. May squeezable hand ba rito? Si Abalia, wala. The big blind, the Baider is going to join this with Queen 10 offsuit. They get a raise and a call. But I have a three-way pot. $30 per level nga pala po tayo. Hindi ko yata nabanggit kanina. 9-6-4. Henyo po. Si June Amsik. He has a hit. Bottom pair. Everybody with a bunch of overcards. Amsik is going to continue here with a pair of 4s and an 8 kicker. He'll get Nachor out of the hand. Baider, does he stick around? With his 2 overs. Probably worth 1. Hindi na muna. Masyado pa daw maaga. Great play coming from June Amsik. And I'm pretty sure yung mga ibang players dito kilala na ang paglalaro nito si June Amsik, who is now number 2 in terms of chips. Amsik over $20,000 in terms of career earnings and also all wins coming in the Philippines. Mamaya, suriin natin na maigi ang ating mga manlalaro dito. Of course, this is our tournament leaderboard top 10 finale, also known as the Metro Card Club Player of the Year Tournament. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Nag-aatid sa inyo na aksyon. And into hand number 10. Grabe, lalim natin dito. No? Yung short stack nyo, 57 BB. At BB anti pa tayo. So ibig sabihin, wala pa nagpo-post ng anti, big blind lang ang gumagawa nun. Disciplined fold there by Nachor, which could have been a raising hand with Jack 10 sa kanyang pwesto. So this will get folded to the blinds. Somebody said I will only play aces and kings. Walk, our first Awarded to Marlon Laksamana. PFR natin, nakita mo natin gano'ng kalikot si Jun Amsik. At nais natin batiin yung mga nanonood din sa atin sa ating live stream. Still 85,000 viewers. Ala, ang dami nyo na rito. Gary De Castro, Champion Jan, si Boss Jun Amsik. And then John Aldana. Good luck Vince and Alexis. Mukhang nag-last man to sa sa Pilipinas Poker Forum natin. Tapos si Adrian Lacorte, break a leg bro, Alexis Lim. And Jonas Cortan, binabati naman ni John Xavier. At marami pong nagpapabati pa dito. Oy! Richard Marquez. Kamusta? Hindi naman daw tight si June, oh. Bakit? 8-4 offsuit. Hot sauce. Premium yun, Ayan na naman yung 8-4, pero finold ni Clado. So we have an early position raise. Ace 6 suited for Calderon. Rotman. And how about a 3-bet from Amsik? Yan. Laksamana. Cannot call with 5s. Facing a raise and a re-raise. O yung nga, binabagit ni Justin Intia rito sa ating message. I don't know if Laksamana can join here with Pocket Fives. Looking at a raise and a re-raise. May ongoing fantasy poker tayo rito. May last man standing kung sino po yung yung kombinasyon ng dalawa. Last man standing. Ang sabi niya, Justin, 48 possible combinations ba yun from this group? Alexis Lim with Jacks. Bagitin ko yan mamaya. Although yung pot nun, 62,000 na. Yung last man standing natin sa fantasy poker natin sa Pilipinas Poker. Now, facing a raise and a 3-bet, Jacks is the worst hand to have. But just a call. Yeah, pinag-uusapan nila yung mga sa fantasy rin. I know, sorry. Check that. It's a 4-bet. I did not see the brown chip. 4-bet from Lim with Jack. Yan ang squeeze. Original Razor, Calderon out of there. Amsik, nahuli na. Huli pero hindi kulong. Kasi fold lang katapat nito. Pwede pang gumamit ng time bank card para mas maganda yung drama. Yan. We all know that Amsik is gonna fold. This is just for show. Ubusin niya lang yan tapos natapon na niya yung kanyang ace something. Alexis Lim with the pre-flop 4-bet takes down the pot of 18,000. Wanting to restore his position as a Metro Team Pro. He was a Metro Team Pro in 2024. Ito po si Alexis Lim na if you look at his career earnings, guys, siya po yung pinakamataas among all of the members in the final table or in this tournament. Ito po si Alexis Lim already amassing over 314,000 US dollars in career earnings and a few wins abroad as well. Tagal na ni Alexis sa poker scene. First cash was way back in 2016 in an APPT event. So mukhang blinds up na po tayo dito. We're now into level 2. 30 minutes per level nga po tayo. Blinds natin. Slow rise. 2,000, 3,000, 3,000 Bibianti. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Nag-aatid sa inyo ng aksyon. And we are gonna be here a while. Everybody is so deep. Ivan Clado.
7-fold.
Tek Cruz has only played one hand, and after that, he became the chip leader.
8, 9.
If you're just joining us, Tek Cruz had aces, went up against Laksamana's kings, and from being in the middle of the pack, the chip leader in just one hand. Laksamana this time.
Calls.
Pocket fours on the button, just making the call. Thought he was making a raise. Wala na, call na yan. So, it can work also that way that you're trying to make a steal, but sabi lang sa mana, pasok na ako dyan. And Calderon, of course, is gonna check his option. A misread on the level galing dito kay Marlon Laksamana. And we're gonna see a flop. It is 10-9 deuce all clubs. Calderon has a club. Alexis Lim has middle pair.
Bet 4,000.
And Lim is gonna come out firing with his middle pair. Calderon, bottom pair. And a 6 high flush draw, which is the biggest flush draw of them all. Laksamana, nasali pa rin. May flush draw din daw siya. Third card pairs the boards. Tens. Alexis Lim looking good.
Bet 6,000.
Mars another one. This is 6,000. The slow rise in the betting galing dito kay Lim. Calderon with a hit and a flush draw. With the best flush draw of them all. Gagawin ni Rotman dito.
Saan unang ma-out?
Fold.
Alis. Laksamana.
Fold. Sit.
Alis. Alexis Lim with back-to-back wins. First spot was 18,000. Now up to 17,000 in that last spot. At may kita natin dito, Lim still pretty much in the middle of the pack. Tek Cruz, look at that. A total of 126 big blinds. And once again, if you're just joining us, he acquired his chip lead after just one hand. Ay, batiin muna natin din syempre, yung mga manonood natin. Nasaan na kayo? Ay, nawawala parate, no? Yan. Alright, saan na kayo? Jeffrey Benaventura, binabati ni John. Jeffrey Benaventura, Kaloge, Merry Christmas also sa iyo. At si Percy Fajardo, go June Amsik. Ang daming fans ni June talaga rito. Alvir Inocentes, one of my favorite players. Good luck to Rebo and Alexis. At saka si Zu. Mang Ado, Libro, pinag-isipan pa talaga. John Tolentino, also one of my idols. And of course, Mr. Carlos Emmanuel Cortez, my fellow Rizaleño. Magandang hapon sa iyo. Tek Cruz comes to life from the +3 raising with the King 9 offsuit and the Philip Baider, the hijack, pocket fours. Pwedeng 3-bet, pwedeng call.
Re-raise 17.
3-bet. Nakita yung dalawang patusok. Mukha siyang aces. Maraming sabi tawag niya Filipino aces. Nako, Lim. Looking at a raise and a re-raise. Ace-jack of clubs on the dealer button. Kanina nag-4-bet siya with jacks. Looks like this might be a fold though. Yep, that's a fold.
Saroti. Saroti.
Bigay mo yung kay Loti. Lepo. Bigay mo yung kay Loti. Yung element plus.
Fold. Calderon, Amsik out. Cruz. Out of position.
Hindi, sa'yo ano. American.
Little does he know he has overcards to the razor, to the 3-better. Eto si Philip Baider. Ano, Dek? Labanan sipe.
Re-raise.
Labanan.
57 total.
Wow, Dek committed to this hand. He has made a 4-bet to 57,000.
40 more
Again, Deck Cruz, this is only the second hand he has played today. There will be in position if he chooses to call.
Fold, sit 1.
Good try. But Deck Cruz was more committed to the pot. So Deck is 2 for 2 today. Ito si Deck. And up to 134 big blinds and 403,000 in chips. Deck won his first hand aces versus kings and now wins it before any community cards are shown on the deck. Sige, patuloy pa rin tayo. Bati pa rin tayo sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Ayan. Si Richard Marquez, idol ko, Kuya Noel. Wag naman. Magkwentuhan ulit tayo minsan tungkol sa volleyball. Once again, you are watching the Player of the Year tournament. Player of the Year tournament dito sa Metro Card Club, the TLB Championship.
Floor, lobat.
And again, paalala lang po, Marlon Laksamana is already the Player of the Year. Wala na po makakahabol sa kanya. He's already gotten the 1-year contract as Metro Team Pro. And he's also gotten 100,000 for his win as the Player of the Year, plus a 4 days, 3 night stay in Boracay. And I'm available. Nachor raising from plus 1 position, ace-5 suited. Alexis Lim from the cutoff, callable. Queen 10 of hearts. Ano ba, call ba to o 3-bet?
Ball, sit 3.
Jay Besares, Merry Christmas sa'yo. Call from Lim. Ala, I'm sick. Squeeze ba, sir? Squeeze. King 4 of diamonds. I'm sick had raised with junk. This time does not squeeze
Fold, sit
with
1.
Queen 4. And Revo David is going to join with 7-6 of diamonds. Puro pula ang nakikita natin. Christmas na Christmas. Flop. 7-6-5. Top 2 para kay Revo David. Again, a big blind defense. Excuse me. Again, a big blind defense nets him a powerful hand, although may hit din dito si Nachor. They all check it to the third, and now top pair for Alexis Lim. He could get in trouble here. Revo's gonna fire. 15,000. Nachor. Bottom pair. Siya nagsimula nito. Wow.
Sit 8.
He is gonna raise it up to 36. Now the problem with Alexis Lim is he's got top pair. Nakisali lang po ito. Si Alexis Lim. But checks the flop and raises and gets aggressive on the turn. Fold coming from Nachor with top pair. Revo David, nakatapak ba siya ng 9-8? Yun ang iisipin niya rito. Racer dito si Nachor, ha? So you can put Nachor on something like pocket queens and he got a set. That could be another possibility, but Revo says, let's see the river. River card, deuce of diamonds. That's a brick. David with the check mark.
Check, sit 6. Check, sit 8.
Check down ang ginawa nila rito. And Revo David is gonna take this to showdown and show top 2 pair, which is good enough to take down the pot. Great fold by Alexis Lim, but again, because of the circumstances, that was bound to happen para sa kanya. Alright, patuloy pa rin ang ating pagbati rito sa ating mga nanonood. Almost 100,000 already na nanonood sa inyo rito. I'm checking that. It's 99 viewers. We have Jay Nagkawili. Good luck to Revo David. And Reynante Corpus. Daddy Boy Emerson Tan. Get well soon. Get well soon, sir. Hanap ka na rito sa Metro Card Club. At sino ba? Marlon Laksamana. the Poker Prince. Yan.
First
So keep your comments coming, guys. Monitor natin yan. Moving on to hand number 15. We still have 10 players remaining. Everybody's still guaranteed 10,000.
one fold. Four fold.
Hold it down to Amsik.
Raise 6,000. Sit 5. Fold. Sit 6.
Ako gumagalaw, kakalabang ko nga lang. Kaya wag mo muna kasi istorbohin si Rebo. Si Beo, may istorbo.
Call. Sit 7. Heads up.
This is a very loose defense. Galing kay Ivan Clado from the big blind.
First to up.
But he knows that Amsik is capable of anything, and Amsik is able to hit top pair.
7.
At runner-runner kakailanganin ni Clado para makahabol. This C-bet should do it for Jun Amsik. And for Amsik, let's see if Clado is going to stick around and turn his hand into a bluff. He's got 9 high. This is going to be a fold. Hirap talaga magtrabaho na on-cam, ano? Alright, so that's going to be a fold. So Amsik now going to take down another pot. John Tolentino, once again, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood. Amsik has been in almost every pot so far, but the chip leader is still Deck Cruz. Ito po si Deck is a very decorated international player. May na-cover nga ako dati, si Deck. One big blind na lang po siya. Tournament ito sa Asian Poker Tour. One big blind, heads up. Nanalo pa siya.
To up. Sit 9.
Yan po ang kakayanan ng isang Deck Cruz.
Fold. Sit 9. Fold. Sit 10.
Folded around now to Baider, who's not going to play that. Philip Baider has actually been involved in just one hand so far.
Fold. Sit 2. Fold. Sit 3.
Samana, also out of there.
Raise 6,000. Sit 4.
Oh, Rotman Calderon doing a Jun Amsik. Raising it up with 4 deuce. Walang may gusto sa pot. Kukunin niya sa hijack. Pero si Amsik has a calling hand with ace-10 of hearts.
Raise
This-
16.
He will re-raise it to 16,000.
Talagang trip na talaga si Boss Rockman. Talagang trip niya si Jose Calderon. Trip niya si Jose Calderon. Kanina pa niya trip. Yun, suot mo rin ano mo. Yun, suot mo rin siya mo rin. Suot mo ba naman?
Clado. I don't think he'll go anywhere with 10-3.
Fold. Sit 7. Fold. Sit 8.
Ang nangyari. Oh, hindi.
So, Calderon.
Nakuha mo, baliktad.
Aba,
Tahimik ka, Vince, walang susulan. Yung macchiato na kasama tayo kanina sa... Tanong mo kaya, Valya? Wala nga eh. Hindi nga naisama. Meron namin kaya rice tayo sa'yo. Oh, pero yung sa'yo, yun yung unang-unang nasama. Sumunod ka.
I don't know how Calderon can join.
Hindi, nabayaran wala.
Out of position with 4 deuce makes the call.
Wala namin.
Heads up.
Bahala na si Batman or bahala na si Rotman. Flop. King 9-7. Air ball for Calderon.
Hindi nung inad ko, dalawa lang. Ewan ko na, hindi ko na alam.
Bet 4,000.
Basta nung dalawa lang yun. Ati tayo, ate. Yung pinaano mo sa akin, di ba?
Sige nga, check raise mo nga yan, Mr. Rotman.
Walang inad ako, hindi ko na alam.
Check raise mo. This would be an ambitious... Era, I'm back. O si Jun pa nagbigay. Nice.
Kuya Frederick, hindi maano, napanood na tayo ni Kuya Frederick, nadobo lang pasensya na po, nakauna nga ako.
Ahead naman talaga si Jun. Kaya mo na. I was expecting, hirap kumol nun, out of position and all, but Deck Cruz is still the chip leader. Ito, mahaba talumpati rito ni Mark Pagsayuin. My personal opinion, this tournament will be won by a player who wants the ball always. My forecast, therefore, is Alexis Lim. Yan ang sinasabi rito ni Mark Pagsayuin. As the most experienced player, Deck Cruz recently consistent ITM player, Dark Horse dyan, si Jun Abalya, was only played one hand so far. Yan pong analysis dito. Nitong si Mark Pagsayuin, one of the best players that we have. One of my favorite players as well. Baider finally getting a playable hand, raises it to 6,000. Ace Queen offsuit. Kailan time bank na ba si Amsik? Parang dalawa na yata.
Fold 6. Fold 7, 8.
Yeah, fold the ton. Deck Cruz, the chip leader, will defend with 10-6 of clubs. Oh, he's made a hit.
Check, sit na.
Because with a check, Baider will see bet, and Cruz is going to make one call.
Check,
Ah,
sit 1.
check behind for Baider. Turn card to 3. Let's see if Deck Cruz takes the initiative.
Bet 10,000, sit 9.
10,000 in there. Coming from the chip leader. Baider, no hit, no draw.
Fold, sit 1.
Goes away. So the rich get richer.
Line set up, please.
Andito pa rin po tayo sa level 2 with less than 10 minutes remaining on this level. Deck Cruz, after catapulting to the chip lead, is now almost doubling the second placer at this moment. Tandaan po natin, ang guarantee natin for everybody at this point, 10,000. Pwede na pang buy-in yan sa susunod na torneo. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Nag-aatid sa inyo ng aksyon. JC Core, you're doing a good job. I wonder who you're talking to, JC.
First to up,
Players are doing a good job.
fold, sit 1.
Laksamana still trying to recover the chips he lost to Cruz earlier. Amsik, ace 10. Plus 4, middle position. 10-handed po tayo, kaya tayo may plus 4.
Raise 6,000, sit 5. Fold, sit 6. Fold, sit 7.
Ang tawag dyan, the Lolo Jack. Oy, that's your big slick suited.
16,000, sit 8.
Rebet coming from the button.
Fold, sit 9. Fold, sit
Alisan
10.
lahat. Amsik is not in position.
Siyempre, sinakaya ko lang kanina, kailangan ko, pinakapi pa ako.
Kailan na ba yan? Nakakadalawa, tatlo? Time bank. Ito legit na ng konti.
Ilan pita mo?
Amsik will be out of position. Makes the call anyway.
Heads up.
Oh, pareho naman eh.
Dominated against Nachor. Flop. Queen Jack 3. 2 clubs. And goes check, check. Turn card pairs the board. Dalawang queen. Amsik might fire at this now. Both of them have a gut shot. And both of them have each other's outs.
11. Call.
A small deck. Vince is going to call this. Nine of spades on the river. Both may check now. King still plays, by the way, huh? Not Chore's kicker still plays. Iisip siguro rito ni Amsik. Baka chop-chop ito.
27.
But he is representing something. Now, can Amsik or can it's the Chore make the call with ace high? He has the best miss. He has the check mark. Can you call? Ayan na, time bank coming in. Maaring may jack. Etong si Amsik. Yun na lang iniisip niya, maaring may jack ito. Pwede rin may queen. Pero mas malalagay niya sa jack yan. Good play again from Amsik. Twice winning with ace-10 and twice making the better hand. Well, the second time he made the better hand fold. The first time he was ahead. June Amsik now in second place. Hinahabol po si Deck Cruz at 259,000 in chips. Just under 6 minutes remaining dito po sa level na ito. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Nag-atid sa inyo ng aksyon. Hello sa mga nanonood sa ating live stream. Live stream natin si Delphine Linsky. Good luck mga brad. May the best man win. Abutin tayo hanggang mamaya dito guys. Not only are we starting out with monumental chip stacks, in fact, ito si Laksamana came in with almost 1,000 big blinds today before he got hit. We're playing 30-minute levels. And Cheng short stack with over 50 bigs. Laksamana does raise it from under the gun with ace-6. Kings this time for Cruz. That's the hand that he cracked Laksamana with earlier. Just makes the raise now. The 3-bet. Sila na naman po ang magtatapat dito. My dare's gonna get out of the way. Laksamana is already the player of the year. He already has 100,000. He already has the Metro Team Pro 1-year contract. And he's going to Boracay. Do you swing for the fences here? No. Cruz shows. Siya pa talaga matatapakan eh, no? Ano to? Jenny Moreno. Kuya June Amsik, you're the best. He's number 2 in chips right now. Again, si June Amsik, over 20,000 in career earnings. Most recent championship was the weekend special. Nakuha niya rito. For 102,000. Si Amsik. That was last August. Lado can't fire anything.
Call C9.
Abalya. Only the second hand he's played.
C10.
And he's raising it up. King, queen offsuit. Computer hand for Baider.
Call C1. Call C2.
Big call coming from Laksamana on the big blind defense. Flop 9, 8, 6, 2 spade. Top pair para dito. Kay Laksamana, they defer to the turn. And the turn is the 7 of clubs. With a one card straight out there. Susubukan ni Laksamana. He has improved. He now has a gut shot to go with his pair of nines. Hindi nalalaban si Abalya. So Laksamana trying to get out of the cellar. Kita natin went to showdown. Deck cruise twice. And Laksamana no longer the short stack. That now belongs to Vince Nachor. Pero mahaba pa po ito, guys. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this level. Our next level, of course, will bring the blinds up to 4,000 or 2,000, 4,000 with 4,000 Bibianti. Noel Zarate pa rin po. At may mga comments tayo dito. Mabasahin natin yan. Alright. So, Jun Dimango and Rotman for the win. From Wilfredo Abola and Gary De Castro. Gustong-gusto kong, ano to?
Ray 7,000.
Pagtawag ko dati. Yan.
7-8 fold.
And Dave Spader Kiaga is rooting for Alexis Lim and Revo. Why am I not surprised? Revo picking up pocket queens in the +2.
1 fold.
Natin kung magkaka-customer to, ha? Lagyan nyo ng konting extra sauce. Oh, queens also for Lim. Aha! 3 bet, 4 bet, 5 bet, 6 bet shove. Of course, 3 bet muna. Galing dito kay Lim.
3 raise 23. Unused.
Revo in position. 4 bet ba? Yan na, blinds up na tayo next hand.
Last man. Call. Sit.
Revo just calls. Tingnan natin, paramihan ng suits sa laban dito, ha?
First off, C3.
Nope, that's a chop. Ace, 8, 6. That's a chop on paper, guys.
Check. C3.
Pero, ang katanungan, who bets first? There's an ace on the board. They may both check the flop. Unless Revo David turns his hand into a bluff. He's the initial raiser. Decides to check behind. Turn card, 10 of clubs.
Check. C3.
Revo might try here. An ace would have already bet the turn. Revo might give this a shot. Lim has checked twice.
Bet. 35.
Lim might call. Ganon din ang babagsakan nito eh. Lim's got 128,000 behind.
Call. 35.
And they will both check the river. Oh, nag-8 pa. They will both check the river now.
Check.
Lim will check again. I believe Revo is gonna be brave enough to take this to a showdown.
Check. Show by split.
He will check it down. Chop, chop!
Check. Queens. Queens. Chop. Chop.
Dami drama. Ano din di pupunta? Much ado about chopping. Ang tawag doon. Di po nagalaw ang ating leaderboard. Natanong ni Dave Spade kung kanino ako dyan. Sa'yo ako, Dave Spade Erkeaga. I love you very much. Sa'yo ako, kay Hot Sauce ako, kay Mark Pagsayuin ako. And if you're still watching in San Francisco, Amornario, sa'yo rin ako. Kay Jester Intia naman talaga ako eh. Tira pasok. Paramdam ka naman. Dealer change tayo rito. We still have 10 players remaining, guys. Still have 10 players at the table. We started with 10. We still have 10. And ironically, everybody's guaranteed 10,000 at this point. Next pay jump is to 14,000. Pero maya-maya pa yata natin makikita yan. Everybody's still deep. We are in level 3 where the blinds are now 2,000, 4,000, 4,000. Bibianti, Noel Zarate pa rin po. Ang nag-aatid sa inyo ng aksyon. Mamaya-maya, tatahimik din itong mga to. Start of the tournament. Of course, we are coming to you from the Metro Card Club, one of the best card clubs in the world. Masasabi natin, shout out kay Oven Toaster, Joven Huerto, one of my idols, and fellow Rizaleño as well. Rebo, folded Queen Jack. Jack 10 offsuit for Ivan Clado. He's going to give it a shot from the +2. To Cruz. Naka-piolo look ngayon si Dick. Makes the call. Squeezable situation now. Let's see who tries to squeeze from here. Naksamana might join. King Deuce of Spades. He will not. And Calderon. 115,000. 4,000 more to call. Suited naman. Sige lang. Three-way. Three on the window. Ace, 8-3, Rainbow. Top pair for Deck Cruz. Clado the Razor. Continues. Needing runner. Deck makes the call. Calderon with a small piece of this. Nasabi ni Dave, hindi nga ako maka-final table dyan sa Metro. Okay lang, idol pa rin kita, Dave Spade Erkeaga. Izu, shout out Metro Team Fruits. Jun Angsik. I'm pretty sure that's his moniker anyway. Calderon folds. So heads up to the turn. Let's see if Clado improves. He does. He's got a gut shot. May opt to check. Go to a check call line. Cruz not really happy with his kicker. So Clado will check. Cruz will check behind. Board pair sevens. So it's a miss for Clado. Deck Cruz will call anything. Wag lang all in. Siyempre, di pa kaya. Pero 98,000 behind na lang. And Cruz is gonna take his ace high to showdown. Unless he tries to get some thin value out of ace 9. And of course, Clado cannot call. Clado has jack high. Not even worth a time bank card. Deck Cruz, I believe, has not lost a pot today. Ah, tama ba bilang ko, guys? Deck Cruz has not lost a pot. Francis Robles saying ang aga ng final table. Eh, ganyan po talaga yan. Start natin 1 p.m. Of course, we are broadcasting on a 20-minute delay. Still have 10 players remaining. Revo David under the gun, pocket eights. Tama-tama, Pasko, do you wanna build a snowman? Yan. Raised it up to 9,000. Of course, our blinds are 2,000, 4,000. Deck Cruz, Ace King. 3-bet coming from the chip leader. Kulay Brown.
32.
Big raise coming from Deck. Everybody may steer clear at this point. Baider to the days. Looking at a raise and a re-raise. He's out.
Two fold. Three fold. 32.
32. Not a good spot to squeeze, sir.
Four fold. Five fold.
Hamsik out. Now, David knows he's up against the chip leader, deep enough to make the call, but he'll be out of position.
Six call.
He will call.
Heads up.
Coin flip. Heads up. 9-4 deuce. An air ball for Deck Cruz. But he will continue firing.
9-bet. 28.
28,000. Cruz, only one overcard to his. Make that David, only one overcard to his pocket pair. May opt to stick around one street. Turn card, Queen of Spades. And that is now 2 flush draws on the board. Di importante yan. Now, if Cruz slows down, does Revo take the lead? Cruz will not slow down, by the way. Palaki na ng palaki yan. That's a lot of pressure now
75.
on Revo David, who does have the best hand. Siyempre, nagpakita na si Deck kanina ng aces, nagpakita na siya ng queens, ay ng kings.
Six fold.
Revo will defer to the next hand. So Deck Cruz, again, I'm not sure if Deck Cruz has lost a pot today. Every time pumapasok si Deck, he comes out victorious. And now, up to 132 big blinds, 529,000 chip leader. More than doubling June Amsik in second place at 251,000. Revo David, also known as Renemar David. A very colorful international career as well para sa kanya. Revo David over 220,000 US dollars in career earnings. And a total of what is this? 1, 2, 3, about 12 titles already, all in the Philippines though. Para kay Revo David.
7, 8 po.
Including a main event takedown somewhere. Hanapin ko mamaya.
10 rings, 8,000.
Wala pang panalo pala itong si Revo David this year. Wala pa siyang title this year. Looking for that first one. Jun Abalia raising it up. King Queen from the +3 offsuit.
Kanina pa nga bulong ng bulong si Dick dun.
Ace Queen para kay Calderon. Getting on 109,000.
5 fold.
David, big blind. Raise, re-raise. Pocket fours.
8.
Set mining out of position, not really a good proposition, especially with only 119,000. So he is going to fold. Abalia will make the call. Heads up.
Call 10 call.
Calderon, the short stack now at the table. The shortest stack, not really a short stack.
10 check.
408, 3-3. Pagalingan na to. O, yung mga fans dyan, di na kayo nagko-comment. Nanonood na lang kayo.
8,000.
8,000, 2 overcards for Calderon, 2 overcards also for Abalia. Tandaan natin, this is a 3-bet pot. Hindi lang to race call. Makes the call on the float. Bad card here would be a heart. 6 of spades. See if Calderon eases off the accelerator. He continues for 12,000. Maliit pa rin ang turn bet. But that's enough to get it done. All right, from Mark Pagsayuin. Shout out to Attorney Digno Camacho. Attorney, kamusta? Excuse me. Hoy, Attorney, miss na kita. Kayong dalawang mag-asawa, kamusta? All of the Camachos. Ang aking mga paboritong kasama sa mesa.